Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Governor David Umahi had come out to clear the air between Ibubago, which is ESN, made by the governor, and and ESN, Eastern Security Network, organized and operational by Mazen Namdekano. In fact, as he's clearing the air, more controversies are coming out. In fact, Nigerians, or rather, quote and unquote, Biafrans, are getting more angry over some certain things he said. I don't know how this governor is going to, wrap around the situation so that everybody, all stakeholders, will be at the same table, at the same page. But before we go to the newspaper to find out what Governor David Umahi said, that has generated a lot of controversies rather than dozing the tension, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Governor David Umahi made the declaration on Friday in Abakaliki at the presentation of 40 Toyota Sienna vehicles and 20 Hilux vans to security agencies for enhancing operations in the state. The governor directed local government chairman and the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) to identify the bandits and present them for debriefing. I won't talk to the bandits and empower them, as we cannot continue to kill ourselves and destroy public infrastructure. The bandits are our children, and I'm pained when they or the security agencies are killed. I want to ascertain their grievances against the Ebonyi or federal government, collate the facts for discussions to commence, he said. He expressed disappointment over the announcement of guidelines for the 2023 elections, noting that the nation was at a crossroad for such engagement. Let us forget about the 2023 elections, but the leaders taking responsibility for the situation and discussing a way forward. No one takes money to the grave, and when we hear a gunshot, we will run and abandon money we amassed. This is not a period to discuss political parties, but ensure that the resources of this nation, which can truly transform it, is judiciously utilized, he said. Governor Mahi debunked the insinuation that members of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB or Eastern Security Network ESN were after him, insisting that he has discharged his duties to the people. Well, Dr. Kenneth Ubala, secretary to the state government, said that the presentation was the first batch of the 100 Sienna vehicles and 40 utility vehicles to be procured for security agencies. The governor has fully paid for the 40 Sienna vehicles and 20 Hilux vans being presented, as the recipients are charged to judiciously utilize the vehicles. I want to thank the governor for this feat, despite the prevailing economic challenges, as he had earlier distributed 70 utility vehicles to security agencies in 2019, he said. The News Agency of Nigeria reports that the heads of various security agencies, top government officials, youth groups, and among other stakeholders witnessed the presentation. Now, it sounds right. It makes a lot of sense. But where everybody seems to be getting very angry. Okay, because for the first time we're talking about negotiation here, so it makes a lot of sense. At least for first time in a very long time, a governor is going to bring out the negotiation sheet on the table, which has been what everyone, particularly myself, have been angling for. Negotiate. Let's find out why everybody is angry over everything that is happening. Then by all means, we now know how to go about it. It has to be a win-win thing. But what everybody is getting very angry over, because this whole thing makes a lot of sense, but what is causing about the anger is the word bandits. Bandits used, and I'll take that part again and so that you can understand where everyone here is coming from. He said The bandits are our children, and I'm pained when they or the security agencies are killed, which means categorically the UGM. Okay, because over months now, over weeks now, getting to a month, that unknown government have been going to infrastructures, government infrastructures, burning down police stations, correctional, releasing prisoners in correctional center, that's prison, that's prison, and every other place. And ESN has always distanced themselves from it, that they're not the one, they don't know anything about it. UGM here have become, they've known them, quote unquote, to do that. Okay, then I said, look, we know that these bandits are actually our children. Now, over the years, we've always, when you say bandits in Nigeria, we've always known that those who are called bandits are the Fulani headsmen, right? As those ones who are, in fact, they call them criminal headsmen. They do all manner, they do all sorts. And if you check in the north, where they are known for, they proudly call them bandits. They kidnap, they maim, they do all sorts. In fact, bandits that they give to them is actually decorational name. It should be more derogatory than that. Some persons go as far as calling them terrorists, and if you see that, you're not far from the truth, because they're actually number 4 in the whole world. Even if in Nigeria they have not been proscribed for whatever reasons we do not know, but that is what they are nationwide, as a worldwide ranking. That's what they are known for. And if you check their records around in Africa, a lot of countries like Ghana and the rest do not but appreciate their presence, especially when they try to do anything that has to do with their social problems or mayhems. They try to stop them, halt them immediately, unlike Nigeria, where they're having free flow of issues. But here in Africa, here in Nigeria, it's crazy, because what is baffling everyone is the fact that everyone knows them as bandits, but using that same terminology for the people you call children, it's he says he's not going to negotiate with them. He's not going to go out there and empower them and start begging them. But you want to know them, they can go all out there and they can come up and they can negotiate. But calling them bandits is what is generating so much anger on the social media. A lot of quote and unquote Igbo extract, people from Igbo extraction, that's Nigerians from Igbo extraction, or Biafrans, because they're comfortable with the word Biafrans. They said that, let me just take one or two comments, you understand what we are saying here. This one here saying, I would first like to address something I consider error in the governor's talk. In Nigeria, as of today, every Malam now has his own kettle. What I mean is, it is wrong to address UGM. It's wrong to address UGM, unknown government, ESN, IPOB as bandits. Bandits are exclusively reserved for the killer headsmen. Now, back to the topic. Is Umari telling us he wants to negotiate with people he considers terrorists? I think it's a futile effort. Nnamdi Kanu has made his submission, and I don't think anything outside secession would make him change his mind. It is either you agree with Kanu or engage in a full-blown chaos with his people. This is serious. So this one here now saying that somebody quoted what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, if you want to be free, destroy every police station around you, destroy every army barracks around you, and Fulani will not attack you because there will be nobody to back them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, 30th of April 2021. Somebody just quoted what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. I do not know how true that is. But let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on